Alright, it looks like we are live. So we are picking up at after the last session. We skipped a week because only 3 people were going to be able to make it last week. So if you care to join, that would be great. Listen and have fun, see how it goes. I look forward to this session. This is the reward and aftermath session, so we will see how it goes. But thank you for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy yourselves. If you do like it, give me a subscribe or a follow and a like. It would be great and it helps me. But with that, I'm going to get back to it. All right. So I guess we'll start since everybody is here. And the last session, you as a group helped set up for a talent show kind of thing, if you will, for the Bayland here, and successfully set up in time while making a little bit of a mess. But you were able to set up, and as a reward, you were able to put on a little skit or a play. You decided to put on like a magic show, and everybody applauded except for the handmaiden to the queen, who did not appreciate everything that you did to gain the applause of everyone else. So she was attempting to summon a creature to deal with you, and it backfired on her as she dissolved in place when it arose. Fighting it, you realized that any of the non-magical weapons you had started to deteriorate upon striking it, and it was extremely toxic to the touch. And every time it was hit with lightning from Kakan's sword, it ended up splitting into two. So you went through the combat, and some of you were injured pretty grievously. And through your combined efforts, you were able to succeed and have victory over the oozing slime creature that had risen from the ground. So we are going to pick up there at the end of combat. And a group of the Heron Gun are going to rush forward and make sure that everyone's moved away from the puddle of the creature. And the one older Heron Gun is going to look at you guys. I'm sorry we didn't do anything. We're just kind of stunned.
Stunned?
Who would have thought that the handmaiden would have done that? Not any of us. We knew she was kind of crazy, but didn't think she was capable of that.
More like full blown crazy. You straight up lost it.
Well, that's obvious now. We didn't know it at the time. They, they
Why
look.
would she have done something like this? Like, it's so out of character. Like, look at these guys around here. Everybody's so quite hurt. Are there more people like this here?
No, she was very envious, but she's always sort of been that way. But I think the lack of attention she's been getting lately and being rebuffed by, well, some of you, caused something inside her to snap. And as he's talking, his ears like twitching down and up really quick. Just he's clearly like exasperated by the whole ordeal. I'm so sorry. We should have done something more. And as he's talking to you, the queen pushes up forward, but this time there are a group of Harangon, like, forming a protective circle around her. They're not letting anyone get close, and she floats up to you guys and is still surrounded. A group of 6 of her guard around her. So sorry. We like mischief, but not this kind of outright damaging mischief.
At least you're okay. That's the only good thing.
Well, I'm not as worried about me as I'm worried about you. That looked dangerous.
We're alive. That's all that matters.
She like looks
Got
over at
whatever.
the
Barely.
Yeah.
she looks over at the corpse of her one warrior, and poor Cloud Paw.
Oh, Cloud Paul.
Let's say get Cloud Paul a proper burial.
Unfortunately, you will have to see our funerals now.
Why is that unfortunate?
Is that a bad thing or?
Never good to lose one of your own.
Sure.
It was devastating.
Only silver lining in it is that he didn't have any family of his own. So it'll just be us as a community mourning him rather than a wife or children. But if you would care to rest up, some of you look injured. Do you need some help?
That'd be nice.
She'll motion, and a few other fairies will come over and tend to your wounds. Some of them use ointments or salves to put on you. All of you who are injured, and some of them cast spells, but you all return to full health.
Oh, yeah. By the way, speaking of health, did everybody roll their hit dice?
The game is still paused.
Bad.
Oh.
Let's see.
Is it just D?
Okay, yeah,
one
D6.
I know it's D6 for John. I don't know what anybody else's is. I just know wizards are the lowest one.
3. Let's go.
I don't know what mine is. If it's
I
D20.
think yours is a D8.
So slash roll 1d8.
I think it's a D8.
Mine's D8, like hit dice 5d8. So what I'll just roll that.
Yeah, so you just roll 1d8, and then you add that to the
Alright.
total.
Mine is also
Anyway,
1d8.
it was slash roll space 1d8, right?
Yeah, slash roll space 1d8.
Alright. What?
Yo!
What?
Oh, you guys playing D&D?
Yeah, I got 6. So I just add 6 to my hit points.
What's up, you lovely fuck? Hey, I'm trying to say what's up,
We're in
you
the
lovely
middle.
fuck.
We're in the middle of something.
Still, I can say what's up. Fuck you. Don't be a little twat. Bitch. Also, I downloaded the game, so.
For tomorrow. Alright, so I would just add that 6.
Mhm.
Okay, to my overall HP.
Wait, what? I add to 4 to my overall HP.
42. Yeah, I got 42.
Did Pim already add hers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I thought so.
I just
You have a
added mine.
lot of health.
Yeah, I've been rolling like my max almost every time.
I looked at your sheet when I was going through them earlier. I'm like,
I'm
holy shit.
tanky.
I added 6 to my
Hold on. I'm a little confused. So
Do you need me to?
I rolled. I got a 4, so I just add that to my health.
Mm-hmm.
You add it to the rolled
So-
HP amount.
Okay, so the one on the right, 28. I got 32 HP. Max.
Oh yeah, you guys. Yeah, you don't have any Constitution bonuses. Forgot about that. All right. Make sure you do the changes in D&D Beyond if you could, or I can do it for you.
I did do that.
I can do
Yeah, I
it
did.
for you.
I already
You
added
did?
the
Okay.
6. Yeah, it just needs to be updated in the actual thing. There you go. It's updated. Cool.
As she's talking, if you would care to rest, we'll do the funeral in the morning. But you're welcome to use my home. I have somewhere else I can stay for the night, so I'll stay there, and you can stay in the house over there that I bid you to rest
Which
in
one?
before, but you didn't. Shakes her head and turns away and starts to gather people to get the funeral ready.
Kind of strange she left her house and we kind of still have that other house that we was in the other day. But okay.
Well, does she know about our other house?
But by that house, I mean is the one that we were staying in before the for this whole event.
Yeah, that was her house.
That was enough. You know,
I feel like it's enough being there after how I treated her earlier today.
why?
So what are you guys doing?
So
Going to the
our
house,
options are rest or do the funeral, like rest then funeral or funeral now.
No, it's the option is rest then funeral. Oh, don't rest and funeral tomorrow. So
Oh, okay.
Like-
Well then,
And
yeah,
what
we should
we're-
rest then.
Yeah. It's sleep.
Agreed. These old bones need some sleep.
It's kind of close to his bedtime. Sleep and then funeral.
Zem starts heading over to the house.
are you going with the rest of the group, or are you going to your house with your family?
My house.
All right.
Prettiest
Lucky.
All right. Sam goes to his house. Is everyone else
I'm
going
going.
in
Yep, I am. I'm going to the house that we were staying in to sleep.
Same.
All right.
I guess so.
Go in there. Places for each of you to sleep. They're all made just like they were the other day earlier in the day when you got here.
Alright.
But this time it is approaching night, so it's more of a normal time to sleep. So you're able to find a place to rest. Does anyone want to talk about anything?
I'm just gonna die. I
So where do we think where do you think we got that? Where do you think she got that blob from? It came out of the summoning circle? I'm trying to remember.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it rose out of the summoning circle.
And the summoning circle, just so that I'm clear, it was similar to the one that we've seen before.
Similar but not exact. The runes used would have been different.
Okay.
But similar layout.
Where was the last time we seen something like this? I can't remember.
It was in the house that you guys own near the monastery. They took the portal to.
Yeah.
Yeah, where we almost fucking died that one time.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. And with them just hiding.
Yeah, we got fucked. Like I think 2 or 3 of us went unconscious in that fight.
Yeah, no, I remember. It's just been a while. Alright.
And then the fucking it melted into the ground or some shit like that. Some nasty shit like that.
Turned into a ashy powder.
Right, but wasn't when it cracked, it was it
yeah.
didn't have skin.
Yep. All right. You all are able to get a full night's sleep. You'll have new tokens out once I have to bring them in again, so you don't have to worry about changing the health in Foundry or anything. But the night passes without incident. You wake up, all of you feeling refreshed. If a little exhausted. All feeling refreshed. Go down. There is a small plate of freshly baked goods, breads, muffins, some scones, thing of honey, and just a couple pitchers of water laid out. So you're able to get some food and drink. And when you open the door to go outside, you notice that the decorations for the event yesterday are still up, but they have been covered in a pale white flower. Flowers over most things. There's a small archway that's been constructed on the stage out of vines. It's shaped into a small arch, and underneath is a small, it looks almost like a vine hammock that the body of the Paragon has been placed in.
Seems like a peaceful. This seems like it's going to be a peaceful funeral with all the white flowers.
And there is a white blanket draped over the body. So the body isn't visible to the public, but it's obviously in there. But you step outside and all of a sudden you don't feel like you're dressed quite the right way. Most of you have dirty clothing that's been tattered a little bit. And soiled from the fight the previous night. Except for Zem, who comes walking up and
He comes like in the exact same like outfit that he always wears, but it's just all black. he's looking around at all of them, just like fools.
the queen is standing nearby the little altar that is what it looks like, and comes over and I'm sorry, but could I ask you to put on some maybe different clothes? I wish to be as respectful as possible. You look around and everyone but a few of the guard are wearing just solid black clothing.
Well, I personally didn't pack a bag before being sucked into this magical fairy world.
I don't think I. I don't
my
think I have. I don't even think I have any like formal clothing. Not that I know of.
I'll see if she's looking at you, like all of you, and I don't know if anybody has anything that would fit you, pointing to Axel. But something of mine might fit you. Him. Takes you by the hand and sort of just pulls you along into her house.
Jeez.
Sends one of her like other assistants to go try and source some clothes for everybody else. And for the most part is successful, able to find just like a simple slacks and shirt for everyone. Except for Axel. He's stuck in his normal clothes.
No, I don't think he's complaining though.
My normal clothes of like no shirt.
And a pants. Pants and
complaining.
boots.
He ain't
Word.
complaining.
But she takes Pim into the house, leads you into a back room that you hadn't noticed before, and opens up a closet, and it's huge. Looks like it's an extra dimensional space inside. So he steps in and it's like a 50 by 50 room just full of racks of clothing. And she
Hell yeah.
floats along just like, what would you prefer to wear? Do you like... Most of my outfits are like this, dresses, and it's just like what she was wearing before, but black with like gemstones set in it. Do you like this, or what would you like to borrow?
Anything that you're willing to give. I really like the outfit that you're wearing now. So anything similar to that.
She looks down and she, of course, and she unties it at the back and just takes it off.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Hands it to you. Goes along and picks a different dress that looks similar, but it's a little more plain. She puts it on and waits for you to put it on. So you take off your green overalls, and as you slip the dress on and tie it, it shrinks down, fits you.
Cute.
It is fairly inappropriate, as are most of her clothes. So it's cut up to about the same length that your overall shorts were. It's sort of, it's like a high-low, so it's flowing in the back, but it's very short in the front. And it's tight and form-fitting. That's good. And without asking you for permission, she grabs a brush and starts to do your hair.
They'll touch without asking.
And she's brushing your hair, and I was gonna wait to give you this, but I can give it to you now. And she starts to braid your hair, and does a nice, like, French braid. And in one of the braids, she has like a braided cord that she weaves into your hair. And she says, just now, whenever you want, just think of me, and this'll do something special for you. Just a little reminder of your time here. I was hoping to give it to you later, but now is as good a time as any.
Something special?
Mm.
Hmm.
Special from the queen.
As she says that, it makes you wonder, like, what? Like, why would she be giving... What would it do? And as you're, like, thinking about it and thinking about her, the smell of fresh-baked brownies is released into the air through this braid.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Brownie braid?
Yep, brownie braid. Alright, well, I guess we
Fancy.
should go see if everyone else is ready. And leads you out, and the rest of you have gotten dressed in your simple outfits, and you see the queen approaching with Pim walking behind, and doesn't look like Pim. Does not look like warrior ranger Pim. Just she looks very elegant compared to the overall Pim that you all are used to.
Is it like funeral appropriate though?
Absolutely not.
Or okay.
I mean, to be fair, what the queen is wearing is also not funeral appropriate. It's very tight and showing way too much for any of you to be comfortable.
Love that. My queen.
Thank you for coming. If you want to take a seat, we can get started. And just lets you all sit down on the stools. There's like the front ring of rocks has been left for you guys. She lets you sit down, and she starts to address everyone. Goes over some of the achievements of Cloudpaw and talks about how his life was cut too short, and that she'll do a better job as a queen to make sure nothing happens like that again. And she turns and looks at the rest of her, like, retinue of assistants and maidens, and make sure none of them get out of line. And at that, they all, like, their faces just pale. Apparently, the queen has a streak of something that you guys can't tell from anything but the reaction of her retinue. Zem would know a little bit. Zem is aware that the queen is, for the most part, just and fair, but can be severe when required. She goes through the rest of the ceremony and goes over and lays her hand on the, where you would assume, like, the chest to be, and the hair, and mutters under her breath, and flowers start to spring up. And they're similar to the white flowers, but they turn into almost like a balloon. They open up, and then lift the body out of the cradle. And as they pull it up, the shape underneath the sheet starts to shrink. And then the sheet falls down and the flowers dissipate and float on the wind. There's nothing left of the body. She waves her hand and the vines trail away and go back into the earth. You're left with just the plain stage. And she just stands there, couple tears running down her cheeks. She turns back to you with like a little wistful smile and now let's go enjoy a meal. The sun is much higher. It's been a few hours. You didn't even notice because of the speech that she was giving. She leads you over to the tent and there's a bunch of tables set out. She sits down and invites you to sit with her. An assortment of foods are available, but she sits down and thank you for staying to witness that. Sorry, we had to go through with that again, but I appreciate you all staying.
You're welcome.
We didn't much have a choice.
I know.
I didn't say that out loud.
So either way,
I'm very sorry. I have the crate that you were looking for that you mentioned, and she gestures and one of her assistants brings it out and hands you a crate about 30 inches long. Just sort of sits it on the table.
Oh, the fucking dude's crate. I was like, crate. The fucking reason we came here in the first place.
Yeah, the whole reason.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
I examined the crate.
All right. I don't know if you guys want to write it down, but in the crate you do find the you find the outside of the notebook that the guy wanted. There's nothing in it.
Pages are ripped out?
Pages are ripped out. You hold it up and look at it, and the queen says, I don't know if I'm comfortable with our secrets getting out like that. And so I ripped the pages out. I apologize, but
Now I kind of wonder.
Well,
What was...
what's
Go ahead.
stopping me from writing down in a different notebook your secrets?
that's fair. She thinks for a second and reaches behind her and pulls out a small bag, opens it up, and pulls a small stack of papers out and hands it to you.
She just had them on her.
Yes, I guess that makes sense. Hands it to you. In other things in the crate, there is a small bag of coins. There are 35 platinum pieces, 12 silver, and 31 copper pieces.
Say that again?
35 platinum pieces,
35 plat.
12 silver, 31 copper.
No gold.
No gold. There's the notebook that looked like the guy was writing in. There is various like different tools. There is magnifying glass, gem cutting glasses, 15 various pieces of like common stones. There's a small doll made of burlap, a couple of incense sticks. There's a set of 2 bowls and a matching cup, a bundle of wooden needles, and 2 pearls, just sort of strewn about
Oh, yeah.
loose in the case.
Hey, that's what we need.
As you're like picking it up, sort of frustrated at all the like just looks like useless crap in there. The bottom of the box rattles a little bit. You're able to pry it up and there's a false bottom in there.
Oh.
In it there's a smaller journal than the notebook. It's got black leather and the pages are thicker than normal. And then next to that there are 7 rings. There are 3 that are like polished and then 4 that look a little more mundane.
I can look at him.
But that is what you find in the crate.
Are the pearls like 100 gold worth of pearl?
How versed are you in the worth of pearls?
Not very. But Pim might be.
Come check these pearls out.
Okay.
Then like picks one up with mage hand and like tosses it over to her.
Catch it and you
It's
look
like
at
in
it.
my hand, and mage hand just takes it out of my hand and throws it to her.
You catch it and you sort of like inspect it a little bit, roll it between your fingers. And it's good quality, good clarity. They're worth about 50 gold each.
Ooh.
Does that work for me, Thad, or does it have to be one pearl?
I will allow it if you attach them to, say, your goggles.
Copy.
I will
I need to make
allow
a gadget
you to...
that uses 2 pearls.
Mhm.
Okay.
I mean, my suggestion would be just attach it somehow to your goggles. That way,
Mhm.
whenever you need to identify something, you
I
get
can just
one
flip
of
the goggles
you flip
down.
them down and then like like the focusing
Like a
glasses,
lens.
the lens
Yeah.
just.
Well, we did also find a magnifying glass.
You did?
I will be doing some. Have to be doing some tinkering later tonight.
And while you're looking at all this stuff, and I'll have to let Aaron know about this. The captain of the Heron Gun comes up to Alexi and it's quite dishonorable what he did with your sword, using it like that. And as an apology, we would like to give you this, commissioned by Cloud Paw before his death, and hands him a large 2-handed sword.
Hey.
Lexi just sort of, that's right, you make it up to me. Takes it and just... And following him are a couple of his patrol, and they have a small stack of different pieces of armor. Noticed it was a little difficult for some of you, and they're looking at Almar, thinking maybe this might help some of you, and They like drop it on the table. The table like groans a little bit under the weight. There's a stack of 6 chain shirts.
This would help. What I had got messed up.
So you pull them out and hold them up, and they're pretty hefty being chained, but it's just like a long sleeve chain shirt.
Like chainmail armor?
Yeah.
Or
Not chainmail armor. It's in D&D Beyond. It is a chain shirt.
is it armor? Or
It is armor. Yes.
Now the one thing is, my sword, the long sword I have is still messed up, correct?
Yes. It took.
I'm
I
gonna
think
get
you
a
hit
new
it
one.
twice, right?
2 or 3 times. Well, either way, I'm gonna need a new one. So I'm gonna have to get a new sword.
Yeah. So the lasting effect is your it has 2 points of damage on it, so
Alright.
it does -2 to the attack rolls, I believe.
Oh. What is that I spot? I see something.
All right, how are you going to divvy up the items?
well, I call dibs on the pearls.
Oh,
I don't have any use for a chain shirt, so I don't know if anybody else does.
I'll have to take that.
You're looking at them, and they wouldn't fit you anyway.
Not a magical chain shirt.
You don't know if any of them are magical or not.
No, either way.
They all just
I'll
look like
probably take 'em.
normal chain shirts, but
I'll take a couple. Oh, no.
they are available for whoever would like them.
That'll be me.
Yeah, I don't know what I don't. I can use maybe the incense sticks.
Right?
Take those and the small burlap doll too, and the
Right.
wooden needle.
Okay.
I will obviously take the gem cutting glasses.
I would like the magnifying glass.
And I'll take the stones as well.
One thing is the money. I'm gonna be splitting the money, most likely.
Yeah, I would assume so.
All right, so there are the 7 rings. And then
7 rings.
And then there is the smaller journal that was found in the false bottom.
I take. Do we know like if there's anything like these things, or they're just normal?
You don't know yet.
I'll probably just take 3, just in case. Why not? And someone else take that.
Zem definitely wants one of the nice rings too.
Do you want me to inspect them?
Sure.
And then tell you guys, and then figure out exactly what they are, and then pick which ones we want?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Who is Celeste 07?
That's one of my friends.
I invited her. She's the friend that was at their party earlier.
And
Oh,
witness for
okay.
fire. in witness
She's a
of
part of the family now. She's been initiated into the crazy household.
after seeing the truck catch fire.
Was that her first time at your house?
Yes.
Oh my god, what a day. Join.
It was so funny. Like everything happened, and then we were talking about like, wow, I wonder what's gonna happen next time we're over. And she's like, whatever it is, can I come? She's like, I want to come back. This was really exciting.
Oh my god.
Well, there's no one else home except Tyler, which got hit in the chest.
But all right.
So
If
there was
Uh,
no
There was a book in there too, right?
yeah, a smaller black book.
Yeah, Zem opens that up and looks at that.
All right. Make a nature check for me, please.
Do you want me to make a check for the rings?
Yes. That would be, I think, general proficiency.
8.
Okay. Just
check.
one? Or should I do it for each one?
Just do one at
I don't
advantage.
see what that is.
Okay.
What is that?
8.
I want to see what it
You open up, you notice that the pages are just thicker than like a normal paper. But that is it. Zem. The pages look blank. The black leather that it's bound in it also looks blank. Or appears to be blank.
This is useless to me. He just kind of like throws it up in the air.
Now, one question I still have that dust, if I'm correct, that weird dust that guy gave us.
You
So I
do
wonder,
still have
like,
it.
if I'm gonna use it, or if he just gave it just because.
Are you like bringing it out to show everybody?
Yeah, because I'm still confused, like if we're still gonna need to use it, or if what.
The queen's looking at you and, where did you get that?
The guy that we accepted the quest from gave it to me. Yeah, I have no clue. I have no clue what it is.
It's powder used to see our realm from the outside. You were lucky enough to be invited here.
That's
So
that
you
is in
didn't need it,
quotations.
but
just hang on.
using
to
the
it,
powder
like if-
can be addictive because it
Oh,
lets you
I like
see
it
our
too.
realm,
God.
and it can be fatal if abused. So you want to keep it, just be careful.
Alright.
She's actually looking kind of nervous, seeing the size of the pouch.
I don't know how he got it, so I have
I
no
think he
clue.
probably stole it from us, but
Alright.
I'd say you've earned it fairly. But
I just hang on to it.
did you
like, if
make
we ever
the
wanna-
rolls or no? Caitlin?
No, which one was it again?
Proficiency. So just roll like a d20 and then add your proficiency bonus to it.
Oh, okay.
At advantage. So
Oh yeah.
you've done enough with working with gems and setting gems and jewelry. The rings, they appear normal. They don't have any inscriptions or anything on them, so you're not 100% certain that they're mundane and not magical, but you have a pretty good idea that they're just normal rings. The 3 nice ones are made out of platinum, and then the other 4 are made out of just like silver.
Okay.
The worth
And
for
they don't have any like stone or anything in them?
No, they're just plain bands.
Okay.
The platinum rings are, you would value them at like 50 gold each, and then the other 4 at 10.
I took 2 of them. 2 platinum. Well, actually, what I could do is take 1 platinum, then I'll take the platinum.
I definitely want one of the platinum ones.
Alright, so I have 1. Pim has 1.
Who wants the other platinum one?
I think Zem has the other platinum.
Like one.
Okay.
Alright.
Who wants a silver one?
I have no need for such things. Give it to Kakan.
He probably would. I'll also take a silver one. Does Catmanos want a silver ring?
There's 2 silver rings left, right? Oh, 1 now, so
There's 1 now.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Right?
Okay.
Alexei
Okay,
just
silver.
looks over at you guys and he's just admiring the sword that he was given. He doesn't give a shit about the other stuff.
His jaw dropped.
And as you guys look over, it's a very nice looking broadsword. It's got a nice leather handle, capstone pommel, the intricate crossguard that looks like vines. Alright. So that is all of the stuff divvied up. One of the queen's other handmaidens comes up to you, Pim, and hands you a bag. It's like it's pretty big for you, being smaller. It's like a 10-inch deep bag, and hands it to you, and you open it up, and it's just like these little biscuits, and these are for Sunny. We made him some treats. We love him. And you look over and Sunny is being like petted by like another group of smaller Fey children. Just loving the attention. So there's a bag of snacks for Sunny.
I'll go over and like pass them out to the kids to give to him.
You pass them out and they're feeding him. There's like 6 kids surrounding him, and after he eats, you see a noticeable size difference in what he looked like before. So he is now, let's say, like 15% bigger than he was before. Looks like he gained probably 15 pounds from just a couple snacks.
Sounds like Cleo.
It's a garbage cat. Eats a bunch of food.
But with that, the queen says, well, you're welcome to stay again if you would like. I mean, you can leave if you want, but if you want to leave in the morning, it'll be easier for you to start your travels. Back to the human people.
The human people.
Does time pass the same speed here?
Not usually. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
Are we talking slower? Faster?
She like thinks about it. And time is relative.
You don't make no damn sense.
Wow.
Sometimes it's slower, sometimes it's faster. Zem stayed
So
with us
really-
for 40 years, but only a couple had passed in his world.
Oh, that's true. He did do that. No wonder he's so wise.
And speaking of which, hold on, and she calls another one of her servants over, and they have a bottle, and they pour into a goblet, and it's very ornate. It's like a purple crystal with runes cut into it. As the liquid's being poured in, it starts to glow a silvery color, and she hands it to Zem. You've gained
thank you.
quite a few years here. We don't want you to expire before you come next time.
Do I recognize what she poured me?
You probably wouldn't. If you would like to make a history check, you can go for it, but it'll be at disadvantage,
Okay.
which I believe means just a straight roll for you, because you have advantage on history checks, don't you?
Yeah, I do. So
Okay,
it's just the first one.
The first one. All right.
Damn.
11.
Pretty
You wouldn't-
strong.
You wouldn't recognize what it is.
Okay.
Are you gonna drink it anyway?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He definitely still takes a sip.
You drink it. It's sweet. Tastes like a honey mead.
Ah, delicious.
More man.
Nothing seems to happen. But I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw.
14.
All right. What are you all as a group deciding to do?
I say we can leave in the.
Yeah, let's leave in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've already been here for a while.
All right.
Let's get some more rest and then leave. And get this quest done, so we can maybe do the other two. If they're still there.
With that, you disperse back to the desired locations you would like to go. I know Axel probably wants to do some tinkering. So I
For
don't-
bed, yeah.
All right. So just like while you're sitting in bed, or do you want to like set up on the table downstairs? Like,
I'll set up on the table because I'm gonna need. I'm assuming I'm not just gonna
some
be able to
space.
knock
Yeah,
it out and with my hands. I'm gonna need tools and shit.
fair assumption. Is anyone else wanting to do anything?
No. Nope.
Right. Catminos, are you wanting to do anything?
No.
Okay. Then you want to tinker?
Yes.
Righty.
So I'm thinking I want to try and use the magnifying glass and kind of affix the pearls onto like the two sides of the hourglass.
Right.
Or maybe I should put them in the handle of the hourglass. No, I'll just put them on the two sides. So like the east and the west of the hourglass. I want to try and like affix the pearls to the side.
All right.
Whether that be by magical means or by practical means, like a glue of some kind. And then once I do that, I want to try and shave down the handle to become thinner, and then I want to try and attach that handle to some sort of mechanism on my goggles to act as a sort of focused iris for my goggles.
All right.
Perhaps even detachable, modular design.
All right. Make a proficiency check for me.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you advantage on this because, well, actually, how much time are you going to spend?
However long it takes. Only the best for myself.
All right.
I mean, well, what I mean when I say that is like, if I can't get it done tonight, I'll like pause and like work on it again tomorrow.
Okay.
You know what I
Okay.
mean? Not like I want to take exhaustion to like
Okay.
stay up all night and do it.
That was what I was
Yeah.
getting at. Okay.
Yeah. I meant like, if I can't finish it, I'll just work on it again tomorrow.
All right. Then
I'll try and let's just say I'll
please.
focus on in this first session tonight. I'm just gonna try and affix the pearls so that I can cast my spell.
All right.
And then I'll worry about attaching it to my shit later.
All right. Make your proficiency check, please.
With advantage or just straight
I'm gonna
roll?
say with advantage.
Okay. How do you roll with advantage on here? Should I just roll 2d10 or 2d20?
If you would like, yes.
20. Okay, so 14. 14 plus 3, 17.
17. You know exactly what you're doing this time. It's not a huge learning curve like it was when you made the goggles. So you're able to do what you want to do for the most part. You're able to make a small little clamp for the pearls onto the magnifying glass that's screwed down and holds them tight. And you're able to make a little mechanism that like lets you like roll it in front of your glasses. It's like just like rolls in front like a little and comes up. You are not
so I'm able to do both parts?
Both parts. You are not able to figure out how to make that part modular. So it's just somewhat permanently affixed to your goggles now. But
Okay.
it's not super, it's not like it's not like you're adding a big huge chunk of something. It's more of like a lens that you can just flip over. The handle, instead of making it super thin, you make it short. So there's like a little nub that you just use to like as the lever.
Okay. Fair enough.
But you are able to fix it. You put your goggles on. It shifts into the dark vision sight. You see all the furniture and stuff around you clearly. And when you flip it over to look through, that eye is no longer affected by the dark vision. But you can see through it. It's clear.
But I can like take that off and on?
Yeah. So you flip it on.
But I just can't take the lens off my goggles.
Correct.
Gotcha.
So you flip it on, and it's sort of disorienting because one eye can see like in
Night
dark
vision?
dark vision, and the other is no longer able to. So if you like look out like out of the candlelight that you're like working by, or lamplight, whatever it is, you like look into the far corner of the room, you see like like when you look through like the red and blue 3D glasses.
Yeah.
Like that weird like overlapping effect.
Yeah.
It's kind of trippy, but you do that a couple knowing Axel, he'd be flipping it on and off a little bit, like looking around the room, like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So I'm gonna flip it on, and I'm in the same room as everybody else right now, right?
You're downstairs.
Okay. Well, I will
But yeah,
leave
in
my
the same
desk.
building. You can
Yeah, I'll leave my tools real quick and kind of make my way upstairs quietly, and I want to like walk into the room where everyone's sleeping and like flick it on, and I'll cast detect magic, and I'm gonna look for any magical items, and then if I find some, well, do I find some?
and it just lets you detect magic just works, right?
Detect magic shows me any magical items within 30 feet. They emit a faint aura.
All right.
I also learned the School of Magic.
Oh jeez.
And it
Make
lasts for
any
10 minutes, so I'm
work.
just going to kind of... I don't really care what the School of Magic is unless
Okay.
it's important.
Well, I don't know if it will be. You look around. You see the stuff that you would normally expect to see. Although in
Like what? Zen staff?
Zem staff, your staff. Somewhat surprisingly to you, the claw gauntlets that Katmanos has have an aura around them. The dagger that Almar picked up off of the pirate that you guys killed is also magical.
What about any of the goodies that we gathered?
The goodies? Well, did you take the black leather bound book that Zem tossed away or no?
Where did he toss it away at?
Just like threw it straight up. It just like landed just like right by me.
Out in the tent.
So it's like
when we were collecting all the stuff.
Okay. I mean, I'm not sure I would have, so I'll say no.
Okay. And then
but I'll take your hint, and I'll be looking for it tomorrow.
I don't know if I listed the hair braid in Pim's hair, and then
The one that she was gifted.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back.
And the bag of treats for Sunny that she has like sitting next to her bed.
Ooh, magical treats. What about like the rings and shit?
You look around, you don't see any of the rings light up.
Or like the bowls, the incense, the doll.
Well,
needles.
those aren't with you. Zem has those in his house. So.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot he's staying in a different place.
Mm-hmm. So you don't see anything.
Okay, so I don't even see his staff.
Yeah, you don't see his staff. But you knew
But
that
I knew
one
that
was magical
already.
Yeah. But none of the like armor that you guys were given lights up. The two rings that are in there don't. The sword that Alexei has does. It does release an aura as well. Trying to think of anything else that you guys have gotten. I think that's it that would be lighting up.
Okay. Well, I'll have to get the box from Zim tomorrow.
Well, I'm thinking the box is still out there. The only thing that would be left is like
things in the box.
Yeah.
I'll go gather my goodies, pack up, and hit the sack.
With the roll that you did, you'd be able to do that. Like you would have started working on it while everyone was like getting ready for bed, so you'd be able to get a full night's sleep. You don't have to take a point of exhaustion.
Oh yeah.
And with that, dawn comes. You all wake up. Again, you come down. Breakfast has been laid out for you. Zem, you notice as you wake up, you feel a little different, a little more limber. Your bones don't creak as much as they normally would. Make your way over to the mirror and look in, and you don't appear to be in your 70s anymore.
Oh,
Nani?
You appear
What's going on?
to be early 50s.
Yo, did Zen get younger? Or does he just look younger?
he like blinks. He's like rubbing his eyes.
Your hair is no longer a solid gray. It is whatever color it was prior to turning gray, mixed in with some streaks of gray.
So it was like black. So
Black,
it's like salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper now.
Hell yeah, Doctor Strange.
Still very long.
But you appear to have gotten younger, a little more youthful.
Do I have any more of that potion left?
No, you drained the glass,
I did it all.
and there was none left in the bottle. You got the last of what they had.
Okay. Ah, this is. Oh, I can move around. My knees are not entirely broken. And he does that. He like pops. He's like, oh, it still hurts. Yeah, he gets all his belongings and makes his way over. He has a nice breakfast, kisses his wife, just goodbye for the morning, and heads on out.
All right. Make your way over, and as the rest of you are sitting around the table eating, the door opens and Zem steps in, but doesn't look like he did yesterday.
Imposter.
This is
Oh,
you.
look at that! I feel 20 years younger. He like jumps and like clicks his heels.
Was it the 90s?
What is this witchcraft?
Jumps, clicks his heels, lands a little rough.
Puts his back.
Creeps his back.
No,
Throws his back.
doesn't throw his back up, but rolls his ankle.
My feet.
He stands back up, but I didn't break a hip, so
Yeah.
Wait a minute. If you're younger, then why do you still sound like you're old?
I've changed much. The 50 and 70 is still pretty old.
He's got a sore throat.
No. Good, actually.
So, no.
Well, about that time we should head out, yeah? Are you guys all ready?
Do you think that you're going to be immortal if they keep
we'll
giving you that good stuff every time you come visit them?
Quite honestly, I don't remember. But it was good.
I wonder if you were to come back when you turn 70 again, if they'd do that, give you that again.
Well, I guess we'll have to sit and wait and find out, right? You got 20 years.
Your college your college, whatever they're called, your classmates are in for quite the surprise.
College debt has a ton.
Chad, he's gonna die. I'm gonna laugh at it so hard.
To be fair, most of them have probably already died.
I'm just imagining
Zen is not.
Chad.
We're all laughing now.
It's like you and Chad made a
Well,
bet.
you think about it.
Who
This
will live
this is
longer?
the like second time. The first time you were in the Fey realm, you lived for like 30 or 40 years, and didn't age while you were there. So you came out, and it was just a couple years later, but you had a lot more experience under your belt. But then actual time had passed, and so they're all gonna be pretty old.
Yeah. He doesn't realize that because he's just like hasn't seen him in forever, and he just like presumes everyone's on his time.
All right. What would you like to discuss as a group?
Zim, do you know the way out of here, or do we need to get a guide?
I think I remember. Yeah, we can definitely figure this out.
Brilliant. Let's ride.
We all in?
I mean, I don't have any other business.
All right.
Yeah, my granddaughter's safe. She's with the family. Leave it be. But this is
so you are leaving her here. That is one thing we forgot to ask you.
yeah, she's going to stay.
Probably for the best.
Mhm.
Don't want her getting hurt or possibly killed.
Yes, and spoke with the missus. And, well, it was nice to see her again. You know, I kind of explained what we're all doing, and we need to get on the move. And I'll be back much faster and quicker this time. She understands.
Well, off to the fucking college we go. Yeah?
All right.
All right. Does anyone else have anything they want to do before you leave?
Nope. I'm good.
Not bored.
All right. Then you all make your way on the path. To leave. And need to your tokens on the map. Should probably activate the scene. Step through the portal. A little nerve-wracking for everyone but Zem because it appears to be a bright flame that you have to walk through. It's a strange sensation again, walking through. But you step through, and right as Zem is coming through before Alexi and Kukan make it, a bolt of dark flame hits the base of the tree behind you, and the portal goes out.
Zem looks around.
right in front of you guys are 4 humans, dressed in nicely tailored, almost like a suit, but not quite. They're just like really nice clothing. The one over here has his hand extended out. One on the right. But he like looks over, and one human in the center is fair-skinned but really dark hair, has a goatee, slicked back hair. Yeah, I see you found it. Thank you. Been tracking you for a while. Been gone for months.
God damn it! Somebody else that knows us that we don't know. Do we recognize the person at all, or you said no, right?
No, you have no idea. They're 4 like middle-aged men.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, you didn't get a chance to meet my nephew, but you're messing around in town and didn't want you to push into his territory. Decided to teach you a lesson. Came out here, followed you for a bit. Couldn't figure out how to get in, though.
I think you got the wrong guy.
Nah,
Wrong guys
we got the
and
right.
girl.
We got the right ones. I mean, you're
Nah.
huge. You're the biggest person in town. And you're traveling with a walking cat.
Meow.
He's just like, see? like points with his hand.
I'm not a cat, I'm a dog. Wolf.
Now, if you stay away from returning to town, give us all your gold. We'll call it even.
I'm poor.
Who's your brother again?
I don't have a brother. My nephew. Town.
Nephew. Yes. Who's your nephew that we wronged?
Oh, you didn't wrong him yet, but you look like you're a bunch of do-gooder types. Can't be having that in town.
Have we ever run into your nephew yet?
So hold on. So pretty much what you're saying is that you're trying to get back at us for something that we're gonna supposedly do in the future?
Well, you took the flyer off the job board in town. Figured I'd nip it in the bud and get this sorted out here.
Good luck, pal. Good luck.
Well, we don't want any trouble, boss man. But we are headed back to town.
You like it or not?
I was expecting that, but I was hoping you weren't. And he like crosses his hands and like flexes his arms. Not that impressive looking. But they're all smaller men. They're like 5'6" to 5'8" height wise, so they're shorter, but they don't seem to be perturbed at all by the fact that the majority of your group is huge compared to them.
Huge.
And one small person smaller than them.
Yeah.
Now, how about it? Give us the gold and get the fuck out of here.
No. I say no.
So you want us to give you our gold and then don't go to town?
Yeah, pretty much.
And
No.
are you police?
What? Sorry.
He asked if you're the police.
I don't see a badge here.
Just like, how about this?
That's a nice bass. That's a nice bass, sugar plum. We can go on a date.
They all put their hands in their pockets, and when they pull them out, they all have like brass knuckles on.
Oh my gosh, brass knuckles.
Now you pissed him off.
Y'all really look cute. Let's go to dinner.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Mage Armor.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Moonbeam.
Zem just like snaps his fingers, boom, and just starts like starts glowing.
Put my hand on my dagger, ready to pull it out.
All right. Looks like we're gonna do this. I need everyone to roll initiative in just a second. There, you may roll initiative.
Dun 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 dun. dun.
Ow! Ow! That hurts. That hurts.
Hold on one sec.
Why does it roll for Sunny every time you
I
roll
don't. It it's like it goes to him.
He goes on your turn, so I'm gonna remove Sunny from the list.
It's not letting me roll initiative.
It did let you roll. You got a 13.
Wait.
You got a 13.
It's not showing a picture.
By the way, you got 13.
It froze. My screen is frozen.
It didn't show it up in the
Zero.
chat, but-
I'm going last.
again. Isn't this the second combat in a row?
Well,
I need a refresh.
Didn't you
because
get a
I'm not
zero
much better
last
than
time?
you, son.
I got a red 4.
That's a refresh that you gave it. We're pressing on Katie's roll.
Oh jeez, zero's not even possible. The minimum's 1.
I have a -1 to initiative.
I know. It's just funny.
Did I really play?
Yeah, that's the 5 of you. Where's... All right, so what were you? Mage armor for Zem. Cavanos, you wanted Moonbeam. Where did you want to place it?
On the 3 guys.
All right, go ahead and place it. Have you reloaded or no?
Yeah, reload it back in.
All right. You should be able to put the.
We catch it right here between these
Alright.
2 guys.
All right, so you get 2 of them. All right, so it's the first time. Roll your 2d10 for damage. I have to roll some saves.
Ew.
Oh, they did not make it with horrible fucking rolls. God, that's awful. Okay, but at least it's only 3 damage. They do
Even though-
appear a little burnt by it, but doesn't seem to have done too much. Do the rest of you want to take a turn at the moment before combat starts?
We can do that?
Yeah, I mean, they announced that they wanted to do those actions before the combat starts, so if you wanted to get a chance to get a free action in.
We're all jumping them.
Yeah.
I mean,
Would I be able to get like hit on one of them real fast, like with a dagger, or no?
you'd have to, I would say, yeah, but you'd have to run up to them.
Mm,
I ran into the cleaner's line of sight.
that's on my step. I was getting so close, but no, what? Screw it. I'll go up to 1. The one closest to me.
All right.
And yeah, I go.
Okay. Your attack roll. That hits.
17.
All
7.
right.
And I'm only able to do 1, or am I able to do 2?
Just the 1, not
Cool.
2.
Fine. That is okay. And then I would
Alright.
stay here, I guess, since I can't move.
Do Pim and Axel want to do something?
I do. So I like to reach into my that noise. Oh, that's the fucking music that you're playing. This song is just way louder than the other one.
Yeah, sorry.
Wait. Oh, it's in oh. Okay. Sorry, I was thrown off by that sudden increase in volume.
Sorry. The volume went away, like the slider went away for individual songs, so it's only global now.
Oh, okay. I would like to reach into my bag and I grab what looks to be I guess it would look like a water skin, almost like a leather water skin.
Mhm.
And I unscrew it like I'm gonna take a drink, but then I throw it like a grenade. So like I take the lid off like I'm gonna drink it, and then I just chuck it like a grenade at the group of them. And as it hits, it explodes into a grease puddle.
All right.
So I will cast grease. And it has a 10-foot diameter. So let me do the thingy. I want to do it here so that I can get all 3 of them. Not there. I want to get those 3 dudes, but not Almar, obviously.
Okay. So it'd be back a little bit.
How can I fucking delete it? There we go.
How did you delete it?
I clicked on it, and then I hit the delete key.
Nice. So it's simple to do.
Oh, I can move it, too. There we go.
And you can get... Could you get all of them?
Yeah, see if you can hit them all.
But I was going to say, it looked like you were able to hit them all and not Omar. Like if you moved it up, yeah.
Bang, boom.
There we go.
Yeah.
Bam! Get fucked. So what that does is it covers the ground in grease, obviously, and then turns that area into difficult terrain for 1 minute. And also, when it appears, which is just now, any creature standing in its area must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or fall prone.
Awesome.
And then a creature that enters the area or ends their turn must also succeed on a dexterity saving throw or fall prone.
All right, what's the
They all have to make dexterity saving throws of 14 or fall on their ass.
All right, the one that they were looking at, the leader succeeds. The one on the far right succeeds, but the other 2 they just fall on their ass, just slip and fall onto their backs.
Get dunked on. And that's it.
Oh my god, there's a little symbol for their prone. I don't know if you guys can see that. The fall on their ass symbol.
I can't. Maybe I can. Maybe I can.
It's like top left of their squares.
Yeah, I see it. It's
just a little,
very tiny, but yeah.
Little guy falling on his ass.
Falling on his head?
Alright, Pim, what would you like to do before the first round starts.
Let's see. I forgot. Using Sunny is an action, right? Not a bonus action.
No, I think we looked at it last time, and you can command. So you can just command Sunny, I believe.
So it doesn't take up an attack.
Yeah, you have to use your yeah, it doesn't cost anything. You can tell it where to move, or take the attack, dash, disengage, or help action.
Okay.
So you can command it, and it will listen. It doesn't cost you anything.
Okay. Well then, I will shoot this guy that's in front of Almar. Why is it not doing it? Is it doing it? Oh, it was. Okay.
That is gonna hit.
Shoot him.
And then also, Thad, if you could make a DC 10 strength save for that guy that she just shot.
I forget. When they're prone, do you have disadvantage with ranged attacks?
Oh, is that guy prone? I thought
Yeah.
she shot one of the ones that was standing.
Oh, the one in front of Almar.
I thought the one in front of Almar was standing. Oh, I see the prone icon. Gotcha. Never. Disregard.
Oh, okay.
And then I want Sunny to bite this dude that's in front of him.
Right. So he moves forward.
Yeah.
That's gonna hit.
Hell yeah. That's a good boy.
It's a good boy.
That's a good boy.
Bites his leg. Or, I guess, claws his leg.
Creates a big old gash.
Yeah. Now, do I have to roll a strength save now, Axel? Because that one
No.
is standing.
No.
Okay, what was the strength save for? Now I'm just
I not tell you.
wondering. Okay. All right. All right, with that, first round will start, and it is their turn.
Cleo, come here. Come here.
So the leader is going to say, "Get him," and he hits his brass knuckles together, and his hands catch on fire, and he leans down and sets the grease on fire.
Oh.
Aw, shit.
It's only
We dumped in a fire today.
It spreads out, and all four of them are burning.
Oh.
And
Combo.
We're having a barbecue here.
Are we not gonna
He-
do anything in this fight?
stares at you and walks out up to you. Stands right in front of Katmanos and you guys, and so we're playing. Let's do this. And the other two are going to stand up. It's reduced movement, right? In the grease.
It's half speed, yeah.
Half
Difficult
speed.
terrain.
They're going to stand up. Do they have to make a dex save to stand? Or no?
It doesn't say anything about doing that, so but that uses half their movement, and since it's difficult terrain, that's
It'd be
all their
quarter.
movement,
That's-
I think, right?
Yeah.
Like
That sounds good.
it takes half of your movement to stand up, right? And then difficult terrain halves your speed. So I guess they'd have
Okay,
quarter.
so
They'd have a quarter of their speed to move.
Okay, so he can only move one. But they are both gonna punch out at Almar.
Punching Almar.
Yep.
Ooh.
They're each gonna take 2 swings at Almar. Right. So 24, 19, 7, and 18. I think
This is the only problem I'm having it up close.
3 are gonna hit you. I do
Oof.
believe.
Uh,
Correct?
yeah. Yeah, I believe so.
Alright, you take 12 points of damage total.
Ooh.
The one in front of Sunny is going to reach down and punch him in the face. That sounds
God.
it sounds so mean. That one was hard for me to say. You poor little badger.
You're
friend.
Punch a
Punched in the
badger in the face.
Oh, it made me feel dirty. It's gonna
You're a
be
monster.
a 13 to hit. I don't know if that hits. I don't know it does hit.
I'm assuming because
He's-
mine's at 14.
His AC is 12,
Oh, okay.
so it's not as low as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
He takes
But
3
it
points
do
of
hit.
damage.
Oh, son of boy.
That ain't shit, boy. Light work.
He got 16.
Lightweight.
And with
16
that,
points.
Captain, you are up.
I'm gonna go get a combat snack. Be right back.
Oh, bring me something.
I'm gonna eat your German Shepherd.
Don't let her out. She's just gonna
Wait.
jump on them.
Claw of. What is it? Claws of.
Echelor.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that
Alright.
on this dude in front of me because he's literally right in front of me. It's. It's. Unclick. There we go. Oh my god.
Oh!
Holy shit.
It lagged. It did not so it. So I was like clicking. I'm just gonna use the most recent one.
Just-
It-
That's
16.
that's gonna just hit.
6.
Right?
Am I able to do it again?
Yes.
Alright. This time I'm just gonna use the hatchet.
Alright.
Yeah.
9, you're going to swing it and it's not. You're gonna be a little too excited. He's
Oh, then I gotta-
gonna move and block it a little bit, turn it away so it doesn't strike him. But the claws
never-
do slash through. He has a few gashes in his skin. He doesn't seem to be bleeding, but you definitely see where the skin has split under his shirt. Oh, I need you to make another 2d10 roll for me for the moonbeam.
For initiative?
For moonbeam. Because it's still
Oh,
up.
moonbeam.
Yeah, on the 2 guys that are in it.
Yep.
Okay. So damage.
Holy shit.
19.
Oh,
That's good fucking roll.
Oh, damn it!
Shit. Alright. So with a 19, the moonbeam is burning the flesh, as is the fire
Oh my
of
god!
the grease fire, it burns it off, and in place of where the humans were is a
God.
ghoulish creature. The skin is pale blue,
Ew.
slightly rotting. They're weird, hairless creatures.
I have a hard time hearing you at max volume with this music.
John, get to the music icon on the top right. You can turn it down there.
Yeah, I heard nothing you said.
Jesus.
Oh no. So the music is independent, like it's
Oh, there it
for
is.
each person. That I did not know that.
Okay, there we go. I completely muted it.
Just updated that. All right. All right. So what I was saying is, as the moonbeam deals this damage, and the fire of the grease is burning the flesh off, what's left is a blue, like bluish grayish skinned, like husk of what a person would look like. It's a ghoulish creature standing there in the place of the humans. Would you like to move or no?
There really be no point for me to move. Well, other than getting hit from this dude, but I'm pretty sure I will still get hit by him, right? If I try to move.
Not necessarily, but I mean, you always want to
I
prepare for the
mean, my ass is
possibility.
kind of backed up to the tree, so I can't move.
I mean, you still have probably 10 feet, like 2 squares you could move back, like into the tree line. So, like, I would say this would still be considered just under the tree. But
Then, I'm gonna do that. Then I'll go back there to like right here.
he's just gonna shake his head a little bit as you step back. Not gonna help you. Right.
That's gonna be it for me.
With that, Pam, you are up.
Alrighty. Since I have 2 short swords,
Mhm.
I can use them both at the same time,
Correct.
right? Alright, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna move right here. And I want to hit both of these motherfuckers.
All right.
So do I do 2 attacks for like each short sword?
You do 1 attack for each short sword. So you click attack twice.
Okay.
So you just want to do like 1 slash on each of them?
Yeah, like kind of like take them out at the same time and like.
Oh, just like cross cut to try and hit them both. All right.
Yeah, at the same time.
All right. Those will both hit, so roll your damage.
Hell yeah.
All right. So the one on the left takes the 5 points of damage, and the one on the right takes 8.
Hell yeah.
Slash out, and you're able to flourish a little bit and sort of lash out. Their skin this time does rip open and start to bleed. So you are doing damage to them.
And Sunny gonna bite.
Right. Sunny.
He's
gonna
mad
hit.
now.
Is he gonna hit? 6 points of damage. With the bite, as he goes to tear his like teeth back, like piece of flesh just sort of rips off of the leg, revealing bluish skin underneath. Here's this is another one of the ghoulish creatures. So he just sort of spits it out on the ground. Right. Is that everything then?
Yep, I'm done.
All right. Omar, you are up now.
Okay. I'm going to use my daggers again.
All right. Which creature are you attacking?
I need to do that.
They're both within reach.
The one in I wanna it's the daggers. So I would do like come down and hit both of them at the same time. But I have 2 daggers, I think.
Yeah, you have 2 daggers. Yeah, I mean you technically have 3. But
Good.
you don't have the one equipped right now.
Yeah. So whatever it was that. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Do 2 attacks. 21. So 1, and I'm gonna do 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Are you wanting to attack each of them?
I'm gonna use I'm gonna use both my daggers, 1 on each.
All right. Are you going to be using your sneak attack damage on the one in front of him?
I will.
I was gonna say I would suggest that.
Alright, and then I will roll damage for the sneak attack.
Yep.
Oh, what is that? Oh, is it do I roll damage
26.
Well, I might like do I roll damage for my daggers first and then sneak attack, or sneak attack first?
Roll the damage with the daggers first. Just
Alright.
you roll it twice. As you hit on both strikes.
5, and then I'm gonna do 1 more. 6.
All right, and then
And then
now
roll damage for
sneak attack.
okay. For normal.
Mm-hmm.
12.
Right. So you do 5 damage to the one on the left in front of you, and the one in front of him. You do 18 points of damage too. Jesus.
You said 18?
Yeah, his sneak attack. It's his damage roll plus 3d6. So
Damn.
y'all are getting heavier hitting. All right, and are you going to move?
No, no, because that's my move. They always try and hit me.
All right. Then with that, Axel, you are up.
Oh yeah. All right. Let's see. For starters, can you put fucking tempo on the field?
Mm-hmm.
And then I will
I spot a good boy. Oh, he's gone.
They look kind of fucked, right? I think they look fucked.
What do you mean
going
fucked?
to do like they look like they're getting wrecked right now.
Mm-hmm. So is
I'll
There
just
you go.
walk up.
You should be able to control it.
Oops. I want to let me drag. There we go. I'll move here, and he'll move here. Pincher maneuver, and then I will swing with my quarterstaff,
Okay.
which, since I'm level 5, will be using my intelligence modifier to hit, which is big.
That's a big change.
Big change. 17.
It's going to just hit.
That hits.
Mm-hmm.
Roll damage.
Shit.
9 9 damage. I don't
9
know why it
damage.
added. I don't know why it added those two together.
I don't either.
And then Tempo is gonna attack with his force empowered rend, aka a Monch. That's a 6 to hit, so that does it. Okay. And that's my turn.
All right. So as Tempo's munches, he does catch hold of the back of the ankles of the guy looking at you. He turned to look at you when you hit him, and Tempo actually is able to pull some skin off, but it just like peels a layer of skin off, similar to how Sunny did. Doesn't appear to affect him much.
Okay.
But underneath the skin underneath isn't as blue as the other ones. It's more of a charcoal color. All right. That is Zem.
Cool. See, I'm gonna run the fuck away 25 feet. So I'm like over here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna cast Ice Knife at level.
Oh yeah.
No. I'm just gonna actually just use Ray of Frost, targeting the one in front of the one closest to me. Yeah. Closest to
In front
Almar.
of Almar.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
12 will hit.
nine damage.
All right.
And then its speed is also reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Okay. All right.
And I am done. Yeah.
Okay. With that, it is back to them. And one in Sunny. It's gonna strike at him again. It makes me feel bad every time I say that. It is not going to hit though. That is an 11. So
He dodges the face punch.
Yep, dodges the face punch. The other two are going to take 2 strikes each at 2 at Olmar and 2 at Pim. 24 and 22 on Pim.
Cool.
And 20 and 5 on Olmar. So Pim, you take 17 points of damage. And Olmar, you take 7 points of damage.
Alright.
And the one looking at you, Axel, is going to take 2 swings at you. 21.
Disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Because of my baby.
All right, 21 and 23 for the disadvantage for the first punch. Is it disadvantage on everything or just one attack?
Let me check. I think it might be a reaction to impose disadvantage on an attack. So, yeah, it's just one. So just the first one.
All right, so it'd be, like I said, 21 was the low roll.
Oh, yep.
And then 18.
Yep.
For the second.
Bring it on.
19 points of damage for the 2 hits.
Holy moly.
His fists are still on fire, so you do take the fire damage as well. That's why it was so much.
Can I use my Stone's Endurance to reduce my damage dealt? Reduce damage dealt to me, by the way. I mean.
Is that a reaction, though?
Yeah.
Although, is it...
I think that's my reaction, though.
Yeah, the other one was his, right?
I think so. Because I can use it, like, on other people that I'm not near.
Yeah, so it's his. So, yes, you can use that to reduce damage. What does Stone's Endurance do?
It reduces it by 1d12 plus 3.
All right.
I roll that.
Or
Natural 1. So I take 15 points.
15 points, yeah.
Not too shabby.
Just give us the gold. It's gonna be easier for you. His voice is starting to get a little thicker. It's like, I'm not gonna be able to do this the whole time, and he grabs his like shirt, and you see nails protrude out of his hand. He digs it into his skin, twists, and you see like the flesh sort of twist up like it's clothing, and he just rips like a flesh suit off of his body. He's about the same height, but 2 bat wings unfurl behind him, and 2 horns sort of materialize on his head. It's a demonic-looking creature in front of you. Give me your gold. I don't want this to drag out longer. And with that, Catmanos, you are up.
I want to cast. I wanted to do produce fire and throw it at the dude that's in front of Axel.
Right. Make your attack roll. It's gonna hit. Roll your damage. Good roll. Throw the fire, like the ball of flame at him. Hits. Sort of bursts on his chest. His shoulders doesn't appear to have done much.
Not really many things I can do. Guess. I'm gonna heal one of them. Which one of them is the lowest? I want to say Omar.
I think him's probably the lowest now.
Okay, then. And there's
Yeah,
healing word that I can
14.
use. Okay. I'm gonna
Pim
use.
is fucking trash.
I'm gonna use healing word on Pam.
Alright. Roll for your healing. You get 5 points of health back as you feel the warmth sort of spread through your body.
Yahoo!
Yahoo!
And that's gonna be it for me.
Alright. Pim, you are up.
Oh, lovely. Mm, 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 mm. I think I'm just gonna. I'm gonna hit him with my bow.
Right. Which one are you going for? The leader? Like the bigger guy?
Yeah. Oh no.
You do also have disadvantage because he's within 5 feet.
Shit.
Pull your arrow back, loose it at him, and it doesn't quite hit. He's able to bat it off with one of his wings.
Alright. Sunny's gonna go then.
Sunny's attacking.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Sunny shreds some more of the skin off. The suit of skin sort of starts to slide down and sag because it's not supported by the legs anymore. The ghoul underneath is taking some damage from Sunny, but this time it doesn't appear to be damaged.
Damn. Alright. Alright, that's it then.
Alright. Mara, you are up.
Alright, I'm probably gonna do the same thing that I did last time, try and hit both if I'm able to with the daggers. Since I'm not gonna go ahead and break my other short sword, I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna do the daggers.
Alright.
23. I'm gonna go ahead and roll for another attack. And a 22.
Holy shit. Those are some good attack rolls. They are both gonna hit. I want to remind you of your subclass feature as well.
And let me
Your
see.
Whales from the Grave. It's in your inventory slots.
Alright. I'm able to use that like right now.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Alright, well, are you dealing your sneak attack damage? I'm assuming. I'm assuming you're dealing it to the,
Yeah.
Right.
To the one in front of Pam.
Yeah, so roll your sneak attack damage.
Jesus.
Alright.
19.
And then you need to roll your 2d6, and you get to pick any of the creatures within 30 feet of the first creature to do
So
damage to.
Alright. So I would go to Wales, the grave, and then see. Alright. I'm probably gonna do the one in front of me.
Alright. Roll the damage. 2 damage? Alright, so you stab and sneak attack the one in front of Pim. Its chest opens up, blood just starts pouring down. And the other one, as the blood like pours out and you retract your dagger, you have like a cloud of energy, like black energy, mist, come into your body, and you point at the one in front of you, and it shoots out, and you can hear faintly the wails of the dead spirits that have been harvested by you rise up and do damage to the one in front of you. The one in front of Pim is severely injured.
And that will be all.
All right. Axel, you are up.
Okie doke. First of all, can we roll for the guys to see if they fall? Because I forgot on their turn.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's supposed to be when they end their turn, they have to make a saving throw.
Oh.
If they end their turn in the grease.
They're all prone.
Lit. Except for the guy that's not in it, right?
Correct.
That's next to me?
Yep.
Alright. And that's the captain that's next to me?
Yeah, that's the one in charge.
Okay. I'm just gonna hit him with my stick. And actually, I just remembered that I have extra action or extra attack. Yeah, so I can attack twice.
Oh, nice.
Should have done that last turn. Oh, I'm attacking twice. 11 and 23.
Second one hits.
Roll damage. That's 8 damage.
What's your... Don't you have a damage bonus for it, or no?
Yeah, it's +4. It's factored in.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Mm-hmm. So that's 8 damage, and then I'll attack with Tempo. Tempo will bite. Nom. Force Empowered Rend. 7. Doesn't hit. And that will be my turn.
All right.
And that's that.
In that case, Zem, you are up.
Zem, he's gonna like glare over at the demon, staring at him down, and his eyes are gonna turn a bright blue color. He's gonna cast Hex on him as a bonus action.
All right.
And then I'm gonna give him disadvantage on Constitution saving spells. Or on Constitution checks.
Con checks. Got it.
Yep. And we are going to cast Shatter at 3rd level.
Oh, shit.
We're gonna put
Let's
it
go.
right. Let's see. We want to be able to hit all of them, and I can save 4. All right, so we're gonna put it there, and that we're gonna drop a Shatter right there.
All
So
right.
they have to make a DC 15 con save, and the demon has disadvantage.
Sheesh. Not looking good.
And using my abilities, I'm going to make Pim avoid the Shatter. Little
All right.
force field will surround her,
Hey.
and it goes.
Shatter is the pink one, right?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Purple one's my thing.
Okay. It looks like you will also catch Almar, Axel, and Sunny and Tempo in it.
I can fucking take it. Send it.
We'll let Tempo take the damage because we can repair him.
Yeah.
All right.
So I can save 4, which is 3
Okay.
plus 1, so 4
All right.
total. I'm going to save the other.
The living creatures.
Well, yeah, all the living creatures. So, like, when I cast the spell, little, like, magical earmuffs appear on all of them.
That's awesome. All right. Roll your damage. The big guy did save, and the one on the right saved, but the 2 others did not.
they save, they just take half damage.
Yep.
Ooh, how'd you get fancy dice?
Oh.
I want fancy dice.
You should be
21
able
thunder
to
damage.
change your dice as well.
10 to the big guy.
All
And
right.
then when the big guy also gets hit, that also triggers Hex.
Yeah, so roll the 1d6. Or 2d6?
For
Or is it just 1?
it's just 1d6.
Okay. Oh, because you casted it first level. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the
So he
two...
takes 14.
So the
Yeah.
two in front of Almar and him, the one that is injured, just sort of disintegrates, turns into a puddle of blood as it's laying there. And the other one, the sound of the shatter makes its joints crack open and blood just
Oh, geez.
all over Almar and Pim.
His anime scenes when they just stick are exploding with blood.
So what I picture with Shatter is like a giant invisible gong hitting the ground and like boom, like ringing at, like in Diablo, the monk ability.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I picture. But
Yeah.
so the rest of the skin is blown off of the other guy who did succeed.
Jeez.
So with that, the it is. Are you moving or did you move?
Moved in. We're gonna stick.
Chilling.
Actually, you know, we're just gonna move a little bit farther away out here. Bye, guys.
What are they slowly trying to leave us?
Yeah, pretty much.
Right, so he is the demon in front of you. Is going to look and just wanted the gold, my master. Where is it? The weapon. We need it. I don't sense it here. Where is it? My master said we would be after him. I don't see the one, though. Where's the one with the horns?
Wait, is Kakan not with us?
Mm-mm.
Did
Kakan
we
and
leave him?
Alexei were cut off.
Oh yeah, at the fucking portal. Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna be punished for this. I'm gonna have to take someone with me. And he tries to grapple you, Axel.
Me?
The
You're
wrong
in front of him.
person.
Tim's right there. Why would you choose to grapple me?
You've been the most threat to him.
But he's the biggest guy.
He's
Good
also
luck, buddy.
already facing you.
Good luck, buddy.
A grapple or athletics. Athletics or acrobatics, whichever you would like to do.
$18.
He grapples you. He's able to pin your arms down to your side,
Oh shit.
grabs your head, and you see in his eyes, they start to glow red, then a brighter orange, then yellow, and finally white, and he explodes in a blast of flame. Need you to make a
While holding me?
while holding you. You need to make a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
Jeez. Actually, just keeps getting fucked up. Plus, he got messed up by a horse.
18.
You make it so you take half damage. Shit. 36 damage. So you take 18.
Okay.
So not as bad. You don't take the full
Good thing I
36.
saved.
Yeah.
I would have been unconscious. Get fucked.
That-
But he's dead now? He fucking suicide bombed?
He
Or at
burst
least
into
he's back
flame.
to his even realm. Yeah.
That's what you would assume. The other one, standing in front of Sunny, kind of looks around and tries to dart away. So Sunny can make his attack of opportunity.
Well,
if you would like.
he's in Greece.
Oh yeah, so
so
he was also
he's
prone,
slow as
so he
fuck.
can only
Yeah.
he can only I guess
You can only just
never
try and
mind.
stand up.
He's so
He
he'll
moves
step
5
he'll
feet.
step out of the grease, but that's all he can move. He can stand up and move 5 feet. All right. Yeah, if everyone wants to, I guess make an attack on him.
I'm gonna use moonbeam.
Shoot him, babe. Shoot him, babe.
Yeah.
I can't.
I'm gonna use
Yeah,
moonbeam.
Jesus, gonna overkill this dude. Oh. 12.
Yup.
12.
Both you and Sunny hit, so roll
Fuck
both
yeah,
your
you dumb
damages.
whore.
Also, roll a DC 10 strength save, Thad.
It's a negatory.
Fail.
Fail.
Okay, so as Pim like releases her arrow, Almar, you would see this because you're standing behind her, but the quiver on her back that holds her arrows, there's a faint blue circle that appears like near the bottom, and it looks when you look at it closer, it's like a gear, and then it has AK in the middle, and you may recognize it as Axel's sigil that you may have seen his maker's mark on his belongings, but you see a teal symbol that appears faintly on her quiver, and then when the arrow impacts the guy, there's a kind of like a shockwave effect, like a teal burst of energy that goes off when it hits him, and he's knocked prone
Nice.
via arrows of walloping,
That's awesome.
which, if you recall, was enchanted onto Pim's arrows like 5 weeks ago.
Oh yeah. Nice.
All right. So,
I've been waiting for you to shoot somebody that can be knocked prone for so long.
so the arrow flies through and a little mini concussive blast throws him back
It's a
onto his
shockwave
bag.
of teal energy.
And Sunny
Distance.
as he's starting to bleed out, oh, my master just told us to do it. Not me. Tries to protect himself. That's fair game to attack him. Anybody. So.
Do we want to try and question him?
Tie him up and question him.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's question him. See who this master is.
I really want him to moonbeam him.
Too bad. You can moonbeam him later. We need answers.
That's gonna like come back over, but his hands are like still crackling. Like one hand looks like electrical, one hand looks like all frosty. So he's still staying ready. We're gonna tie him up. Who sent you? Your master you speak of.
My master, yes.
Who is this master?
Who? Yes,
Who's
who?
your daddy?
And he like brings his like frost hand a little bit closer and like starts freezing his chin a little bit.
Oh.
They use an intimidation roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see, that is intimidation. 14.
I can't say its name. I don't want him to punish me.
Uh,
You cut out, Jean.
let's see.
I really don't want to say. You kill me if you need to.
Anyone else want to try?
I'm not very intimidating, so
Let's see.
I'll be hanging
what's
back.
one?
Could also try.
Yeah.
Somebody could try persuading. It doesn't have to be intimidation. You could try persuading
It's like
him.
what kind of like demon he is or anything? Is it just like a? Do we recognize anything about him?
This would be like a low-level demon.
Low-level demon.
Yeah.
For sure. All right. Zem, frustrated, he just casts ice beam like with his hand just like right underneath his jaw.
Jesus.
Ow.
All right. I'm not gonna make you.
Fucking blow his
Not
head
gonna
off.
make you roll the hit. Just roll the damage.
Let's see. Ray of Frost, sorry. Oh. 10 more damage.
He rolls the max damage
All right.
roll.
Ice beam goes through. Doesn't completely kill him, but not looking too good now. Just hey, I'll talk.
Is that you?
I'll talk. Will you please just make it quick afterwards?
No, we're gonna make you.
Like Zem's like eyes crackle and lightning. He says, "Answer the question."
Hazagagal.
He uses
Hazagagal.
prestidigitation to make his fucking voice like booming.
Hazagagal.
Hazagagal. Hazagagal.
Like,
Hazagagal.
He's after the one that has the hordes. He's not here, but that's who he's after.
the one that has the hordes. It's the
Horns.
weapon. Horns. Oh, the one after the
Of you guys, yeah. With the Fang, he'll be able to rule the world.
with the fang.
Yeah.
Thing that Kakan has. Well, I don't think he's going to be getting that anytime soon.
You don't know. We're some of the weaker ones.
Zem says, "Send my regards." With both hands, he casts it with both hands, just like Sub-Zero style, raising both sides of his head.
Beam goes through and just head shatters.
Jesus Christ.
Body
That's
Man,
nightmares
Paul.
for that.
No sympathy for demons.
Except for Kakan, or maybe no sympathy for him too.
Right, combat is over.
Oh.
And
Deleted that guy.
with that, we're actually going to end for the night. Gonna stop there. But before we go, just wanted to talk about a couple things with you guys. I'm gonna end the stream real quick though. So thanks for tuning in, whoever was watching. Appreciate it. Give me a like and follow if you enjoyed it. Have a good night.
Good
Bye, stream.
Pew pew.
Pew, 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 pew.